my name is Lauren O'Connell and welcome to my ingredients analysis, application demonstration, and wear test of the Josie Maran Argan Enlightment Illuminizer Highlighter. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you hit that notification bell so you never miss any of my upcoming videos. My videos help you to become a more informed consumer because I dive deep into the ingredients going into our skincare, hair care, cosmetics, and dental products using evidence-based research. You should absolutely know the ingredients going into your personal care products, and I'm here to help you do just that. If you're not interested in the ingredients, feel free to skip ahead. I have timestamps in my description box below, as well as clickable timestamps pinned as the first comment in this video. So let's now get into these ingredients. The Josie Maran liquid highlighter is water-based and packed with emollients. Emollients help the skin feel very soft and smooth and more supple, and they also keep the skin more hydrated because they form this protective layer on the skin that traps moisture inside. We have a few different silicones within this product, and silicones form this molecular lattice-like structure on the skin, and oxygen and nutrients can pass through the little holes, but water molecules cannot. So once again, we're decreasing transepidermal water loss because all that moisture is staying in the skin. Silicones also help to give the formula a nice silky feel and to glide softly and evenly onto the skin, and that's because it lowers the surface tension within the formula. We have glycerin in this liquid highlighter as well, and glycerin is a super hydrator and a humectant. Humectants grab onto water, they're water binding molecules, and they hold it within the skin. So once again, more hydration, and we're also going to have a temporary plumped up effect, which is great if you have fine lines and wrinkles like me. Stearic acid is a fatty acid within this formula, and it's going to really help to just give the skin a nice emollients, as well as argan oil. Argan oil is the basis of Josie Maran's brand, and it comes from Morocco, and argan oil is full of fatty acids and wonderful antioxidants like vitamin E. It is comedogenic, so keep that in mind if you are prone to having acne, blemishes, and you have issues with blackheads. Moving on, we also have caprylic capric triglyceride. This is a combination of coconut oil plus glycerin, and this is going to add a nice sheen to the formula in addition to hydrating the skin. Two other humectants within this formula are sodium hyaluronate, which is hyaluronic acid. This is a smaller form of hyaluronic acid, which means it's going to penetrate deeper into the skin to give that plumped up effect. There's also caprylglycol. This is a humectant as well. It's also a preservative booster, and it has antimicrobial properties. The last emollient I want to touch on is the grapeseed oil, and this has a very softening effect. It's loaded with antioxidants, and it also boosts the efficacy of vitamin E and vitamin C. This ingredient evens out skin tone, and it does also have some antimicrobial properties as well. And remember, vitamin E is a skin smoothing antioxidant, and it's great if you have those fine lines underneath your eyes or anywhere on your face like me. And vitamin C is going to brighten the skin and combat hyperpigmentation. Moving on, I want to touch on the opacifying agents. This makes the product more opaque. That means less clear, less translucent. And we have mica. Mica is a natural mineral with a lot of sparkle and shine. So I'm expecting that this formula will give me a very nice glow on my cheekbones from the mica. We also have VP EcoSign Copolymer. This is a film former, and it's going to help the formula adhere to the skin. We have two plant extracts, the Narcissus and Madonna Lily. These are both antioxidants with skin brightening effects. To wrap things up, we have 3 thickeners, and this is going to help give the liquid highlighter some bulk to the formula. We also have an emulsifier, which is going to keep the formula itself from separating. Finally, we have 2 very common preservatives that I see in nearly every cosmetics and skincare product I review. Those are the ingredients in the Josie Maran Illuminizer. I hope you enjoyed learning about them. Please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and let me know if there's any other highlighters you are just hoping I'm going to review. Now let's move on to the product packaging. The Josie Maran Argan Enlightment Illuminizer comes in this beautiful gold box, and as I move it around, I can see a rainbow reflection all over it. It is 15 milliliters, which is 0.5 fluid ounces, and this retails for $26 US. On the front of the box, it's described as a creamy highlighting concentrate. On the side of the box, Josie has some information about what this product does, as well as the ingredients, and she does have a whole host of symbols to represent different attributes of the formula, including the cruelty-free bunny. When I open up the box inside, I see this beautiful little highlighter, and the color itself is a very pale gold, and the bottle is glass. On the bottom of it, she has made in the USA and also a 12M open jar symbol. That means that this product will last for 12 months once you open it. On the back side, it says, apply this versatile liquid alone on the face or mix with foundation, moisturizer, or oil for a magical lit from within glow. When I take off the top, I can see a very beautiful, once again, this pale gold dispenser, and the product itself does look very luxurious, very high-end. I'm now going to put one pump onto my hand, and the formula just looks like a very pale gold with almost a tiny bit of a whitish sheen. There's no scent whatsoever to the formula, and one pump really does cover my skin, so that tells me that with this product, a little bit is going to go a very long way. I'm now going to apply the formula to my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, and a little bit on my collarbones as well. My first impressions of the product are that the color of the highlighter itself is very beautiful. It's incredibly light. I'm surprised by how light it actually looks on my face. I think it works very well for my skin tone. I don't know how it would look on anyone with a medium to deeper skin tone. The formula was a tiny bit difficult to blend. I thought it was going to be a little bit more smooth and easier to just glide onto my skin, but I felt that it really stuck to my skin the second it came into contact with my skin, so it was hard to blend it through. I did use a Beauty Blender sponge to blend it. Now that it's on my skin though, as I'm moving my face around, I think that the color and just the way the highlighter looks is beautiful. It looks like it's completely melted into my skin. It looks incredibly natural. So this to me is a very sophisticated looking highlighter. This is something that sort of exudes a confidence of a more mature woman. This isn't something that's very glittery and over the top. This is just a very subtle and natural looking glow. I'm now going to let this just rest on my face. I'm not going to put anything else on top of it because I feel that this is a product that just sort of stands on its own. It doesn't need to have any sort of powder on top because that will just diffuse the beautiful glow that this highlighter is giving my skin. I will check back in with you later on today and we'll chat about how the highlighter has worn on my skin, and I'll share with you whether or not I think this is worth purchasing. So stay tuned. It's been a couple hours since I saw you last, and I wanted to check back in with you and share how this highlighter has been wearing on my skin. I was just looking in my mirror, and I have to say the highlighter has not budged at all. I'm pretty sure that once you put this product on, it is going to stay there until you wash your face. I really love how the highlighter just gives my skin just this very luminous feminine glow. To me, this has a very goddess-like quality to it, and I think that it's just something that's so pretty for women of all ages and men, and you just can't go wrong with a highlighter that's going to really just give your skin this very soft, luminescent type of lit from within look. When I touch the highlighter on my skin, it does feel slightly emollient. This area of my skin right now does feel quite moisturized, and I do attribute that to this highlighter that's just sitting on top of my cheekbone. It does not slide around at all, and it really has just adhered to my skin. It's settled in and it's not going anywhere. With that being said, when I look up close, I can see fine shimmer particles, but it does not seem to have enhanced my pores at all or my fine lines. And a lot of times with these types of highlighters, they have a lot of light diffusing qualities to them, so it gives you a natural sort of blur look to the fine lines and wrinkles you may have. I do have some troublesome fine lines around my eyes. I am 37 years old with dry skin, so I do like to have these emollient type of highlighters on my skin because it does help to minimize the look of the fine lines. This is something I would call a foolproof highlighter because when you're putting this on, you really can't make a mistake with this product. And that's because it does have just a very light shimmering sheen to it. So this is not by any means a loud or ostentatious type of highlighter. So if you end up putting it on and you make a mistake, you get it a little bit more on your cheek or a little bit closer to your under eye area, anywhere, it's going to just give you a very subtle type of glow. It's not going to look like you're just blinding with a highlighting reflect. So this is a product I would recommend to anyone who's just new to makeup and wants to try out a highlighter, but they're just not quite sure. They don't feel like they necessarily have the skill set to apply one. With this product, you really can't go wrong. And this is something I would use solely for a highlighting purpose. I know that Josie Maran did mention you can use this mixed with your moisturizer or your foundation or with a face oil, but I wouldn't do that because I prefer just to have the high points on my face highlighted and to let everything have more of a soft matte, a soft dewy matte type of look. Overall, I have to say, I really like this product. I think the highlight just looks beautiful on my skin. It's very natural looking, and it's something that I would just use on a day-to-day basis. I probably wouldn't use this at night because I do tend to like my makeup to be a bit more pronounced when I'm going out, especially for a date night, girls' night out, brunch, that sort of thing. But on a day-to-day basis, it's so appropriate for anywhere, really, grocery store, mall, you name it, beach even, and it's just going to give you just this beautiful light glow. I think the price is very fair. $26 is going to really go a long way with this product because you only need the tiniest amount for application. So I say yes, this is a great product. If you're interested in it, by all means check it out, and I have a feeling you'll like it too. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Subscribe now to Lauren O'Connell Beauty TV, and let's navigate together through the world of beauty.